What if Jupiter replaced the moon? Exactly 24 hours from today, the view of the night sky is going to change forever. Our small, quiet, and beautiful moon will suddenly vanish, and its place will be taken by the most terrifying and massive monster of our solar system, Jupiter. But a question must surely be crossing your mind. Where will our moon suddenly disappear to? And how will Jupiter come so close to Earth from such a vast distance? Friends, this will not be magic, but the result of the most terrifying astronomical event in outer space. Space agencies and massive telescopes around the world have just discovered a horrifying truth that a massive rogue black hole has passed rapidly through the edge of our solar system. These are black holes that wander aimlessly through space. The terrifying gravity of this black hole has severely disrupted the balance of the entire solar system. Due to its fierce pull, Jupiter was knocked out of its orbit and began falling rapidly toward the sun like a stray monster in space, covering hundreds of millions of miles. As soon as this gigantic gas giant reaches close to our Earth, its monster gravity will eject our small moon from our orbit in a single strike, throwing it into the deep darkness of space forever. The moment the moon disappears, the world's oceans will suddenly become completely calm. Waves will stop rising, and a terrifying silence will prevail. But this silence will last for only a few minutes. Now, just imagine what will happen after Jupiter arrives. You are walking on your roof at night and suddenly look up at the sky. The moon is not there. Instead, a planet so colossal appears tearing through the sky that it has swallowed the entire horizon. Jupiter will appear roughly 40 times larger in size than our moon. It will be so massive that you will not see any other star in the sky. Without any telescope, you will be able to see with your naked eyes those massive gas bands of Jupiter boiling like stormy clouds. And most terrifying of all will be its great red spot, that centuries-old fierce storm staring straight down at our Earth like the red eye of a space monster. For the first few minutes, this sight will look incredibly magical and beautiful, but it will be only the dreadful silence before the apocalypse, after which the dance of death will begin. Its very first strike on our Earth will come from reflected sunlight. Jupiter is a gas giant, and it reflects sunlight in such a terrifying volume that the night will be erased from Earth forever. Even at midnight, a light so bright and piercing will beam from the sky that there will be daylight across the whole world. Terrifying chaos will erupt on the streets. People will start fleeing madly in their cars, and some will fall to their knees and pray, assuming it is the end of the world. The biological clock of humans and animals will be completely destroyed. No one will be able to sleep even if they want to, and birds and animals across the globe will go frantic, making bizarre noises. As soon as Jupiter's terrifying gravity grips our Earth, the first impact will hit the thousands of airplanes flying in the sky. Earth's atmosphere will become unstable, and the speed of jet streams will become faster than the speed of sound. All commercial flights and fighter jets flying in the air will lose control like toys and start crashing toward the ground. Along with this, the entire weather system of the world will crash. While snowfall will begin in the Sahara Desert on one side, Antarctica's ice will melt and start boiling within minutes. Superstorms will form in the sky with sizes as large as entire countries, and the lightning strikes falling from those storms will be so fierce that they will burn the power grids of entire cities to ashes in a single second. Jupiter's mass is 318 times greater than our Earth. When its terrifying gravity pulls Earth toward it, the ocean water will cross its boundaries first. Terrifying waves of mega-tsunamis as high as Mount Everest will rise in oceans worldwide. America's Statue of Liberty, Dubai's Burj Khalifa, and major coastal cities of India will sink into the terrifying darkness of the ocean within a mere few seconds. But the terror does not end here. This gravitational pull of Jupiter will forcefully pull not just the water, but the very ground of the Earth toward itself. Due to this fierce pull, Earth's tectonic plates will collide and rip apart from each other. With ear-splitting sounds, the Earth will begin tearing open from the middle. All the dangerous volcanoes that slept for centuries inside the Earth will detonate simultaneously. Amid this global devastation, all the superpower governments and military forces of the world will become completely helpless. Countries like the US, Russia, and China will try to hide in their nuclear missile bunkers. But Jupiter's magnetic field will be so dangerous that all electronic and radar systems will be jammed. Humans will be pounding on the doors of underground bunkers that were built only for VIPs, trying to save their lives. Cars will be crashing into one another on the streets, and there will be nothing but the screams of sirens and smoke from burning cities all around. The human who always took pride in his technology and weapons will be waiting for his death today, like an ant before this titan of the universe. Money, power, and politics. Everything will turn to dust in a fraction of a second. The entire ring of fire will be activated, and our green Earth will turn into a boiling red river of lava within a few hours. Mega earthquakes with magnitudes greater than 10 and 12 on the Richter scale will strike, scattering even the strongest underground bunkers like decks of cards. While destruction rages on the ground, another catastrophe will rain down from the sky. Jupiter's magnetic field is so powerful that it will fill the entire Earth with lethal radiation and begin pulling Earth's air into space like a vacuum cleaner. Atmospheric pressure will drop so rapidly that human lungs will begin to shrink and people will gasp for oxygen. All our satellites floating in space will burn to ashes instantly, and nothing but no signal will appear on mobile and TV screens worldwide. Now, the biggest and most terrifying twist is that in this situation, Jupiter will not orbit our Earth. Instead, our Earth itself will become a moon of Jupiter. Due to orbiting at a terrifying speed around Jupiter, days and nights on Earth will last for only a few hours. And then, Jupiter's real and final terror will begin, which science terms tidal flexing. Jupiter's gravity will pull and squeeze Earth from both sides so hard that our Earth will start stretching like a rubber ball. Earth's core will overheat and begin to boil, and with a massive explosion, our entire Earth will blow to pieces. Our beautiful world will break apart, turning into space debris and float around Jupiter forever as a ring, just like the planet Saturn. When Earth shatters due to tidal flexing and turns into space debris, the sight after that will be even more painful. There will be no ordinary rocks in that new ring formed around Jupiter. Instead, the history of humanity will be floating there. A twisted piece of the Eiffel Tower, a child's toy, or the frozen body of an astronaut in a spacesuit turned to ice will be floating silently in that debris for billions of years in this quiet darkness of space. No one will be left to know that a species called humans once inhabited this blue Earth and built a beautiful world for themselves. Our entire existence will remain merely a small, lifeless part of Jupiter's terrifying and massive system. Now we come to that mind-boggling scientific fact. If anyone wanted to land on Jupiter after this destruction, what would happen to them? In reality, Jupiter has no solid surface or firm ground at all. The entire planet is just a massive ball of gas. Meaning, if you step onto Jupiter, you will not land on any ground, but rather keep falling down into a terrifying ocean of gas. And another terrifying fact about Jupiter is that due to the immense pressure inside, carbon squeezes and turns into diamonds, meaning it rains diamonds on Jupiter. But no human will be left to witness those diamonds because the terrifying pressure and thousands of degrees of heat that will vaporize you into steam in 1/100th of a second. So friends, how did you like this terrifying and suspense-filled video? Do let us know by commenting below. Make sure to like this video and share it with your friends so that they too can find out this terrifying truth about space. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then subscribe right now. And yes, if you haven't hit that bell button yet, then hit that too, so that you get the notification for the next video immediately.